Lovely, jubbly, just tricked you there. Seven. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the type of party. And it doesn't quite look like it. Especially when there's some. Oh, Jesus. Good afternoon, people. It's Paul T. Paul T's Beer Reviews with Michelle. Right, I got my sub open and a bit off ready for this because me and this machine, we're not getting on good. Ah, same red. What would it say red? Been on all that time. Anyway, that's just.
Because the door's been open, we've been cleaning it.
Yeah, I had to clean the beer out that came from the lot. Let's not go there. Anyway, we're here to bring you wild beer. I say wild thing then. Mixed from fermentation IPA from Wild Beer Company. Wild Beer Co. We've had a few sours by them before over the course of time, haven't we?
Yeah.
But not quite this one. I've never tried this one, I'm sure.
You're going to check your pipe.
We'll check my pipe so it don't pee out and spray in my face like it did on the last one, but we won't go into that now. You may well see this video first. So it won't make sense. Right, there you know how to get this in. I don't know why that's flashing red. Good blimey. I'm nervous with it. So I'm scared of that. Nasty little machine. Anyway, it is pre-chilled for 24 hours, so we know there's nothing wrong with it.
This is at the right temperature. I think purely where we was cleaning it out and the door's been open, that's why the little light's gone back onto it.
It's all right.
It was a bit of a nightmare earlier. Hole in the tube, beer everywhere.
No, yeah, over me, not you. It's always me that takes the suffering, isn't it? Right, let's just pour a little bit out just to make sure. Yeah, there's your lively bit. Let's get that out. Yeah, it's ice cold. If anything, too cold. Right, let's get a pour. It owes me that. See? Not that bad, is it? No. There you go, people. Do you know what? After today, that's not that bad. So, let's job it. Get a quick shot. Till what? At least I've got something. I can always change it when you take the torque out, can't I? True?
Yeah.
In my expertise. Right. Ooh, God.
I'm just going to move this camera around a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I think that's better.
So,
right.
This supposedly is their flagship beer.
It's supposed to be an excellent IPA for pairing with food. So yeah.
Made with their free yeast blend.
Vegan.
Yep.
Unpasteurised.
5.2%, and works out a cost of £3.50 pint, which is not that bad. Not for that thing, in a way. I mean, that thing. The way, do you know what I think of this thing now? I think you buy it cheap, but then after that, there's not a lot cheap.
Yeah, you pay afterwards.
Yeah, you get the initial low price, and then it. But you know, a lot of things, as we've said with certain IPAs, you do get what you pay for.
Right. The first thing that I'm mildly worried about with the pictures I've seen of this IPA, it looked quite orangey, quite bright. This is looking a little bit brown, and I'm finding that worrying.
Yeah, I know.
So, here we go. Let's have a smell. Yeah, I'm getting fruit smells there.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
A little bit citrusy.
Grapefruity.
Yeah.
A little bit of hop.
Tiny bit of hop there as
Not a lot,
well.
yeah, but they don't all have to be Jeez, I just knocked me out of a machine now. It's one thing after another. I'm like a walking disaster today, people. I tell you, I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Right, let's
Having
give
a few
it.
struggles.
Let's give it a go. Yeah, good carbonation. Exclusive one finger head that it dropped down to. Nice on the mouthfeel. I'm getting definitely grapefruit, maybe citrus as it runs through. Not too hoppy on the end. Overall, it tastes better than it looks.
Yeah. I was a little bit worried because of the colour of this one.
We're a bit scared doing these talks now after having a couple of issues. We're trying to plough through them.
Okay, yeah, you've got definitely a kind of grapefruit, citrusy vibe going on there. That's really quite predominant on the first taste. It follows through with a slightly bitter finish, quite dry on the mouth at the end. I can see why they're saying to pair this with food, because when you're eating something quite rich, to have quite an acidic drink to kind of break that down and pair with it would work well. I would prefer a little bit more carbonation in this drink, just to get the flavours moving a little bit better. But yeah, I can see why they're saying to pair it with food.
Yeah, but I mean, I've just had another go while you've been talking, so I don't butt in all the time because she says I butt in a lot when she speaks, so she tends not to speak because I keep bobbling over her. It's the only confusing thing when there's two of you, when there's one natural leader being myself and his significant other. It can get confusing, can't it?
No, it can do. You don't want to speak over each other all the time.
No, it's funny sometimes, but there's a time and a place. But yeah, no, I think that's quite pleasant overall. I think it does have a dry finish, but a nice dry finish. And it's sort of, I think they say on Beowulf's website it was moreish. I think I could go along with that.
Could you imagine eating something quite rich with this? A chili con carne, they say I'd like cheeseburger, but I'm thinking something like, say you've got a nice big juicy steak with chips, and then some kind of quite warm sauce with it or something. I can see that acidity cutting through those quite rich foods really, really well.
Yeah, it's lovely to see another British craft company in the mix, isn't it?
Mm.
But yeah, it's got orange flavours, isn't it? Fruity flavour, orange grapefruit more than anything, I would say, in my personal opinion. And I don't think I read that earlier, but
yeah, no, I'm definitely going on those citrus notes. I'm picking up definitely grapefruit. There is some zesty orange there, maybe even a tad little bit of lemon as well. But yeah, it's predominantly the fruity citrus. You haven't got anything that's too sweet here at all, have you?
no.
It sort of borders more on the dry, citrusy, and then the slight bitterness at the end. Yeah, it is a really quite nice, refreshing drink.
It's definitely refreshing, yeah. I mean, it's not one of them, I'm not being negative to the review, although you'd probably think that, but it's not going to blow your mind away. It's
not going to be one of those ones you go, oh wow, that's one of my favourites, I'm going to rush out to get that again because I absolutely love it.
You can buy this in the can, and the bottles in shops.
Which I would do, and I would pair it with food and see how it goes with different flavours.
Maybe it's better in a taupe, I don't know. I could say I'd buy it again because I probably wouldn't, in all due honesty, but it's not a bad drink, definitely not. I prefer it to the Ma. I had the unfortunate pleasure of trying before, so yeah, it's not a bad drink. It's not great. Yeah, I can get the good with food thing. I can definitely get that. It's quite well balanced as well. If I think, yeah, I've certainly had a lot worse drinks.
Yeah,
that's for
definitely.
Sure. You know, you can read into that what you like, but it's certainly not bad. If on that note, I would have to give it a yes.
Yeah, I would give it a yes.
A yes and a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a yes and a 7. It's definitely one of those I'd pick up a can in a supermarket or something and try it with some different flavouring with foods and things. So yeah, I think a 7's fair for this drink.
Right, okay, what more can we say? If you had it, let us know. Feel free, like, subscribe and comment, and bonjour. See you on the next one.